What is of Nobility and Mountebanks?
Well, of Nobility and Mountebanks tells the story, well, it tells a couple of stories actually, of the first being of Turonio and Glycanus, who you might consider the clowns or the fools of the piece. They stumble across two murdered lords in the woods and decide to take their identities and continue on towards the Duchy of Modena. And the court there is where the second plot comes in, which is following Vincenzo, who is the son of the former duke. And he is trying to gain revenge on his uncle, who has usurped his throne. His uncle is the Duke Cosimo. And the Duke is actually the one who had these lords murdered, and when Turonio and Glycanus show up in the guise of these lords, as one might imagine, chaos ensues.
Don't be such a bore. What sense have you now of adventure, nay, glory for your mind? Here we have chance for virtuoso play, an act within this act playing today. What quick change will the actor fail in when, though he may quake, the audience cries encore? None. So must we now change our characters, for their memory demands it to be so.
Of Nobility and Mountebanks was written in the early years of King James I's reign by an anonymous playwright. The story picks up in a sense where The Winter's Tale left off, in that it's split between a comedic and a tragic plot. Its historical significance is certainly not to be diminished. This is, after all, a play by an anonymous playwright that is still put on in production constantly in England to this day.
I can't say I really ever heard of the play before I auditioned for it.
It's not like it's Hamlet.
Exactly.
Apparently it's important in Europe, though, so... Why now, if I did not see it before? Oh, brilliant mind have you, my old dear friend.
No. Shalt thou grate against thine own skin? Come, turn that rapier back against thy true target.
I only wait until thy back is turned, then might I strike with most precise thrusting.
Swoons! Bleed against the armor bar. Swell, poke. But thou shalt not get the second chance thy seek, for swell I now with inspirations kiss.
You say first poke, then name it next to kiss. What then would mortal blows be when dealt? Is this nothing more than inspiration making love to you?
No. Thou make lovely blind attacks in my way, but dodge I shall and strike fast at your heart.
Do you feel guilty casting only British actors?
No, only British actors are really capable of portraying the depth that these roles really require.
To live, to die, be damned or blessed the same, I am prepared to meet mine end so soon, whatever land my dying dreams may choose. Father, forgive what stakes I do bet against, for 'tis in your honor I do raise them. The Lord knows what the cards of fate do hold. So shall I live and die by my lot. Pray, they guide my sword to vengeance for you. Such shaky terms are all I can promise. Shall I meet you in your land? Look not down upon your son who lived to die for you. What, an all-American cast? Please, you'd get a better production out of any special needs facility in the UK.
Oh, it's just been a fantastic opportunity to work with these great actors, you know? Oh, you could just learn so much from just watching these people act.
Yeah.
God, Sir Meredith is a legend. It really just says so much about what they feel about our acting. We felt that casting Americans as the two fools really was fitting. American actors are very good at playing the simple characters.
Short time, friend.
Oh, shut up.
I only tease. Your first conquest as lord must be so sweet as finally betting that saucy maid. Did she have the...
Yes?
And the one, too? Well, not all paintings portray perfection.
She didn't have the...
No.
I swear to God.
Well, then.
Why should I think that you would treat us well when not even he can find in his power the love to make us fuller in our parts? 'Twere better he had not plucked out the rib and left Adam haughtily alone than leave us here, these half-formed ideas, who turn up only when the plot needs us. So go on, call me fragile. I shan't hear.
Could you tell us a little bit about your process?
Well, you start with a read-through like you would with any other production. But from there, because of the way that the play is written and pentameter, very poetic language, we'll do some table work and just try to pick apart the language and find exactly what little gems are hiding in there. From there, then, and get it on its feet. We've been staging for the past few weeks. We'll have the 5th act up here pretty soon. But during that time, we're just really trying to, pick apart each role, trying to find the truth of the character. Just let the people live on stage.
It's been absolutely fascinating performing with a man who played my own role in a very famous production in the 1960s in the RSC. It's been an honor, really.
Fair Elysia, thou dost call out my name. I hear your cries and dreams of deepest sleep, urging me to sleep deeper still and join you in your hallowed halls. Alas, my friends, soon may I heed your call.
Oh, and he's absolutely brilliant, but at times he can be... A bit terrifying, really.
I say,
Bugger shit, fucking stink on ass, your ass up your twat, fuck you sideways, you fucking boring fucking whore, fuck off you cow!
Well, I got the script a few months ago, and I perused that a little bit, came up with this idea that the thrust part of the stage really needed to have a really open area for the actors to perform, but there needed to be some sort of a permanent structure in the back there, so it could kind of get the idea of there being a castle of most of the action set in. So I talked to Mr. Davidson, and I think we really came up with something really, really nice that's indicative of what the show is really supposed to be about.
Isn't this the sort of show that you can just really play around with the colors and textures and even the period look of everything? So I sort of just wanted to go with a really kind of classic look. Think like 1960s mod culture, but at the same time kind of giving this fun little twist to it. So
Well, it's been surprisingly difficult to get everyone together for a rehearsal. Scheduling has been odd, to say the least.
my mind's aflame with devil's laughter. Now, more land to the great realm of Modena, more land. Parameters to shame Circerian seat. No sane man would offer to share his shoe with hundreds of incompetent buffoons. Why then should I the Roman boot?
And prithee, come traipse to my garden and we may plant the seeds of future man.
Please make me search.
Ravage my virgin fields, pluck forth the house for the golden moon and leave me content in my newborn
Oh,
soul.
what a strange creature art thou. Away! Leave your orb be filled with my noble flame.
Oh, fill me so, my lord, please love me now.
Help, the princess has gone raving mad!
How have you enjoyed working on the show?
It's just been a really eye-opening experience working with such rich text.
It's always a very good time playing in this show.
Well, you can hardly argue with having a lead in such a brilliant show.
oh, it's just been an absolute pleasure working with such wonderful, talented cast, so many beautiful people.
It's been a cracking good time.
I really enjoyed coming up with sort of a suggestive structure that was at the same time still based in reality.
I feel like I don't belong.
Oh, it has been a dream come true.
Oh, it's been an honor. I'm having fun.